To all my composer friends out there who also have a day job, congrats to you. I applaud you so much because it's not easy. And I'm here to talk about it. I know a lot of composers out there, and I know a lot more of you don't want to share what it's like holding a day job or a job that's outside of the entertainment industry. And I'm here to make that okay by talking about it, by sharing what it's like for me as a film composer with a day job. Hello, I'm Erica. I'm a composer for media from LA, and today I'm here to talk about what it's like being a film composer with a day job. I have multiple jobs, but I'll try to focus on one because I'm not just a film composer with a 9-to-5. I'm a film composer with a 9-to-5 with 2 other side hustles. I'm a flutist who plays with her local college wind ensemble, and I'm a student. I think that's everything. Anyway, first and foremost, the reality of holding a day job while working as a film composer, it's really tiring. I hope you can't see the bags under my eyes. There's many nights where I go to bed at 3 in the morning and then I wake up at 6:30 to go to work. And it's really hard to juggle everything. In reality, you have to be really good at managing your time and your calendar. I love being busy. So far, it's not a problem, and I actually prefer being busy because when I don't have a booked schedule, then I'm just so unproductive, like unbelievably unproductive. You have no idea. So it's really tiring because you're working a 9-to-5 and then you go home and work on your 5-to-9. But not only that, you have to take care of yourself. You have to eat, maybe go to the gym, work on your hobbies, and do something fun for yourself. And then when it's time to crack down and work on your film composing gigs, then you have to lock in. But there are only so many hours in the day to do anything. We have to do what we can. I'm grinding all day every day, including weekends. For me, weekends don't exist. Leading to my next point, there is no social life. I don't have a social life, and that's perfectly okay. I'd rather stay home and work on my craft, and once in a while I do like going out and getting dinner with my friends or hopping on a phone call to catch up. But other than that, I don't go to the bar, I don't restaurant hop or bar hop, and I don't really do many activities really. I prefer just being at home, working on my creativity. And that's perfectly okay with me, but let me know what you guys like to do in your free time. Do you guys like to bar hop? I know LA culture is all about like going to restaurants and meeting people at bars, but that's not me. I like getting boba and going home. And to the next point, because I'm always hustling, you're always busy. The reality of working a 9-to-5 and a 5-to-9, you're always busy. You're packed. Your schedule is never breathing. Especially the indie film composers out there, you're doing everything yourself. You're your own agent, you're the marketing department, you're the entire music department. So because you're doing everything yourself, you have to manage your time wisely, and you have to be really careful about what you put in your calendar, because if you waste your time working on a YouTube video that you'll end up scrapping later, that's like five or more hours down the drain from preparation, production, shooting, and post-production. And then when you upload the video and then you decide to delete it later, what did you do all that work for? So you're always busy, and that's just one example. You just have to spend your time tokens wisely. And that's the other thing too. You have to find time for yourself. You have to find time to rest, do some self-care, and do something for you so that you're not going crazy. Being a film composer with a 9-to-5, you have to manage your time wisely and use your time tokens wisely too, which is why I spend the majority of my lunch breaks at work working on myself, where it be like working on music, mixing a track, editing YouTube videos, or just staring at a wall trying to rejuvenate and recharge my social battery. Whatever it is, I utilize that lunch break to the max. If I didn't have my day job, I would totally be doing film composing, content creation to the max, 100%. But because I work 9-to-5, I have to utilize every drop of free time I have to make it work. And honestly, it's working out so well for me. I do stay up late a lot, and that's expected when you have a deadline right around the corner. I stay up late till 3 in the morning, or sometimes I don't even sleep at all, and then I go straight to work. But that's just the job. If you really want a career in this, you have to give and take. You have to make sacrifices like that. But sacrificing your mental health, I'm not advocating for that. I only do what I know what I can handle. And if that means I can stay up just one more time till 3 in the morning, then I can spend the rest of the week recovering. I advocate for taking care of your mental health and just taking time for yourself. But at the same time, you have to have some hustle in there. A balance is basically what you're going after. And last but not least, it's great. honestly, I really like going to a day job where I just do a job where it's not so demanding creatively. I can use that part of my brain where it's just the mundane. It's not taking a toll on my creativity. And then when I go home, then I can use the other part of my brain, the one that exercises the creativity. I can't imagine being a composer's assistant or being a composer full-time or being a YouTuber full-time actually, and exhausting that part of your brain all day every day and hustling. At the moment, I kind of like having a day job because A, it pays my bills, and B, I feel kind of fulfilled. I feel pretty fulfilled doing the job. I do honest work during the day that doesn't exhaust my creativity, and then when I go home, then I unleash. So that's my experiences and my reality of being a composer with a 9 to 5. What's it like for everybody else having a day job while pursuing their creativity? Let me know in the comments, and if you like this video, please check out my other ones. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit me up. I'm always open and at work. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta!